Welcome back. Chapter 7, Lesson 5, Similar Right Triangles. So we're basically going to be using ratios and proportions here, you guys. These are nice and easy. Find side length x. So that's what we're trying to find. And we're going to look at some corresponding sides, you guys. And I can see that the x is corresponding to the 5 over here. So one way I could do this problem is I could just say x over 5 is equal to, now I did x over 5, so I'm going to do 3.5 to 7. So we'll do 3.5 over 7. And we're just going to go ahead and cross multiply. So I will do 7 times x, and 7 times x is going to go ahead and give me 7x. And then I'll do 5 times 3.5, and that's going to give me 17.5. And we're just going to divide both sides by 7, and when we divide both sides by 7, x is equal to 2.5. Okay, this is one of those problems that maybe you could have done in your head, you guys. I still want you guys to show your work, but you can see that to move from this 3.5 to the 7 is a scale factor of 2, where you'd have to multiply it by 2. And if you were to go from the large, the 7, to the 3.5, you'd be dividing that by 2. So if you were to divide 5 by 2, you would also get 2.5. There's just so many different ways that you guys can set that problem up and get that right, okay? In any case, that's probably the easiest way to do this, so let's move on down to the next one. All right, next problem, indirect measurement. Basically, indirect measurement is finding the measurement of something without actually measuring it. It's actually very, very cool. So let's see, we've got a pole that's 3.5 meters tall. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say I have this pole that's 3.5 meters tall. And then the shadow is 1.43 meters long. So we're going to say that's equal to, now we're going to have another fraction over here, and they're either going to give me the height of the pole over here, or they're going to give me the shadow. And if I have 3 out of the 4 spots, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I have 3 out of the 4, I can figure out what the other one is. Okay, so at the same time, a nearby building casts the shadow that's 45.25. That's not the height of the building, okay? If it was the height of the building, we would put that up in the numerator because this is the height of the pole. But it's the shadow, so I'm going to go ahead and match that up with the shadow down here. So I'm going to say 45.25. I'm just going to use x as my variable here. And then I'm going to multiply, cross multiply. So let's do 1.43 times x. So that gives me 1, whoops. Let me see here. My eraser tool is missing, you guys. So we'll just say 1.43 x is equal to, and then we'll go ahead and cross multiply. So we'll do 3.5 times 45.25, and that's going to give me 158.375. So 158.375. And now we'll just do 158.375 divided by 1.43, and then we're going to get 110.75. So x is equal to 110.75. And let's see, they want us to round this to the nearest meter. So 110.75, that's closer to 111. And now I want you to do, so this would be 111 up here. So the height is 111. And before you submit your answer, I just want you to kind of think about this for a second. Okay, 3.5 is a little bit more than 1.43, right, you guys? So let's make sure that our answer is just a little bit, 3.5 is a little bit more than twice 1.43, right? So 111, is it a little more than twice 45? So it is. So that's a quick way for you guys to just kind of check a little bit, you know, hey, did I get this right, or am I close? All right, so that's it. There's just so many different problems that you guys can do with indirect measurement. They usually involve a shadow. I don't foresee you guys getting stuck on them, but if you do, check in with me. So we got at least one more problem here, you guys, maybe two. Let's take a look at them. Finding angle measures of a triangle given two angles of a similar triangle. This is real easy here, you guys. Angle Z is 20, angle Y is 100. Let's see, here's angle Z, it's 20, here's angle Y, it's 100. So three angles inside of a triangle, the three angles, they add up to what, you guys? Yep, you got it, 180. So if this is 20 and if this is 100, then this has to be 60 degrees. Okay, so that's going to be a 60 degrees. Okay, the nice thing about similarity with triangles is the side lengths might be different, but the angle measures have to be the exact same. So we just need to find the corresponding angles. So I could see that Z and I correspond to each other. So if angle Z is 20, angle I is 20 also. So angle I is going to be 20. Let me clear the screen here, you guys. And so I is 20. So if Y is 100, let's go ahead and find the corresponding angle over here. That means G is going to be 100. So that means that if X is 60, because the three add up to 180, then this one here has to be 60 as well. All right, we have one more to go. All right, consider ABC, triangle ABC, and triangle DEF shown below. Answer the following questions. In triangle ABC, A is equal to 26 and B is equal to 36. Okay, so we know that this is 26, and we know that this is 36. And they tell us over here that D is 26 and E is 36. So if those are equal, you guys, those are corresponding angles. And now we can figure out what angle C is. And we know that angle A and B and C, they have to add up to 180 degrees. So then angle C has to be 118, because 118 plus 26 plus 36 is 180, okay? So that means angle F would also have to be 118 degrees, right? Okay, so let's look at, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in right here. Let's say 118 and 118 over here. Change the pen color so we can see what we're doing with the next problem. Assume, let's say, no, use the ruler to find all side lengths for each triangle. Assume all lengths are whole numbers. Okay, I do not have a ruler here, you guys. So what you guys will have to do is for A to B, you're just going to use a ruler and you're going to figure out the distance from here to here. And for D to E, you'll do the same thing with D to E. And you'll finish that up with BC, EF, CA, and FD. Okay, that seems like it's pretty easy. So in any case, that's it. That's chapter 7-5. If you get stuck on your homework, make sure you let me know. All right, good luck, guys.